Welcome to Capital Football News. Dean Huijsen wants his future sorted out before Tuesday, when Bournemouth play at Man City. Real Madrid have agreed a deal to sign Huijsen early, so he can play in the Club World Cup, with personal terms being negotiated by his representatives in Spain. Huijsen wants to play in Bournemouth's final 2 games of the season before moving to a new club. Personal terms with Real Madrid should be sorted by the weekend. If not, he has offers from virtually every big club in the world. Newcastle, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham and Barcelona are all interested in Huijsen. Chelsea attacker Raheem Sterling could supposedly be offered a surprise escape route by ex-Blues boss Jose Mourinho and his Fenerbahce side this summer. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta extended an olive branch to the 30-year-old last year, sanctioning a last-gasp loan deal for his former Manchester City colleague on deadline day. Sterling has been a major disappointment in North London with just 1 goal and 5 assists in 27 matches, and he was left on the bench in Sunday's 2-2 draw with former club Liverpool. The Gunners' agreement with Chelsea does not include an option or obligation to make his stay permanent, and Sterling will be heading back to Stamford Bridge when the campaign comes to an end. The England international's terms with the West London Giants still have another 2 years to run, but Chelsea are expected to try to cash in on Sterling ahead of the new season. It remains to be seen whether the former Liverpool and Manchester City attacker will receive a Premier League lifeline from a rival. Fenerbahce are keen on a deal. Mourinho's side have supposedly been offered the chance to bring Sterling to Turkey through intermediaries, and the manager is very positive about a potential deal for the 30-year-old. Sterling is valued at €15 million by Transfermarkt, although Chelsea will likely hold out for a slightly higher fee to try to recoup some of the £47.3 million they paid for his services in 2022. The 30-year-old has managed 19 goals and 15 assists in a Chelsea shirt since leaving Man City, but he was frozen out of the team last summer following the arrival of Enzo Maresca as head coach. From Sterling's 27 appearances in an Arsenal shirt, the 30-year-old has only enjoyed a genuine good game on 2 occasions, against Bolton Wanderers in the EFL Cup and PSV Eindhoven in the Champions League. Aston Villa do not have first option to sign £40 million Marcus Rashford from Manchester United this summer, but Aston Villa do not have the first option to sign the Manchester United forward. Meanwhile, Liverpool are set to trigger Bayer Leverkusen star Jeremy Frimpong's £30 million release clause, and Real Madrid are in pole position to sign Bournemouth defender Dean Huijsen. But Unai Emery's side do not have the first option to buy the 27-year-old. The article reads, Aston Villa will have the option to buy the Manchester United ace after he spent the last half of the season on loan with them. Unai Emery's side do not have the first option on the 27-year-old, and other clubs can sign him for the same fee in the close season. Aston Villa have confirmed that Rashford is not fit to face Tottenham tomorrow, meaning he has played his last game for them. The challenge will be to find a club which is willing to pay Rashford's £315,000 a week wages, as he does not want to take a pay cut. Villa are believed to be covering around 75% of that, while he is on loan with them, with United making up the shortfall. They may have to enter into a similar arrangement if they want to get him off the books permanently this summer. Liverpool are set to trigger the £30 million release clause of Bayer Leverkusen star Jeremy Frimpong. The Times claims the right-back will replace Trent Alexander-Arnold, who will reportedly link up with Real Madrid when his contract expires. Liverpool are expected to approach Bayer Leverkusen and formally trigger the £30 million release clause that will make Jeremy Frimpong the first signing of the club's summer recruitment drive. The article reads, Frimpong, 24, has been identified as one of the players who will bring freshness to Arne Slot's reshaped squad as the Liverpool head coach looks to build on this season's title success. There is also an interest in his Leverkusen teammate Florian Wirtz, whom Liverpool have tracked for a number of years, and should he show an inclination to move to the Premier League this summer, then the champions will make a strong pitch for the attacking midfielder. Bayern Munich winger Leroy Sane has reportedly been offered to multiple Premier League clubs, including Arsenal and Manchester United. Sane, 29, is out of contract this summer and is expected to leave Bavaria after scoring 11 goals and providing 6 assists in 29 Bundesliga matches this season. The former Manchester City star has been long linked with a return to the Premier League, with Arsenal and Liverpool often mentioned as potential suitors. Sane's Premier League comeback could happen next season. He is set to explore free agency and has been offered to at least 5 English clubs. The report says the German's Bayern future is hanging in the balance as talks over a contract extension continue to stall, and the Bundesliga champions are now seeking a definitive answer from the player by the end of the week. Bayern have been in discussions with Sané over a new deal, but there remains a big gap between the two parties on terms. It's claimed that Sané has been offered to a number of Premier League clubs, including Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur, and Newcastle United. The ex-City winger is understood to be open to a return to English football, and several of the clubs mentioned are in the market for wide attackers this summer. Sané made his name in the Premier League with City before moving to Bayern in 2020 for around £45 million. While he's shown flashes of brilliance in the Bundesliga, he hasn't always been consistent, and Bayern's apparent willingness to part ways suggests both parties could be ready for a fresh start. Competition for places at the Allianz Arena has always been fierce for Sané, with Kingsley Coman, Serge Gnabry, and Jamal Musiala all vying for the wide positions under Vincent Kompany, while he has previously competed with the likes of Sadio Mane and Philippe Coutinho. Barcelona, Liverpool, and Real Madrid are interested in Crystal Palace midfielder Adam Wharton. Los Blancos have reportedly sent scouts to watch the 21-year-old this season, while Liverpool are also keeping tabs on his situation. The Eagles are believed to be willing to let him go if they receive an offer worth £60 million in the summer, following an impressive campaign during which Wharton has made 26 appearances across all competitions.